Okay, what is a good gang? My last two videos, they're pretty chill. So we're gonna keep that pattern up with a little story time. A little story about how I lost most of my soul, yeah. It's a pretty crazy story. Well, it's not crazy, it's more annoying. I'm still pretty mad about it, but time heals all wounds, as they say. So yeah, I'm just gonna play some, I think I'm feeling cowboy today. We'll change it up. So yeah, we're gonna play some cowboy, a little story, and I'm gonna try to multitask. Alright, we're in. Playing against Wizard against the Pringles. Very cool. This story, it happened a couple months ago. I was in my, my piano phase. And, my friends, they play piano too. And they're good. I mean, oh boy. I got a little jealous a little bit. I didn't want to actually put into work because I'm a busy guy, right? You get it. We're all busy these days, so how could I quickly, get good at piano? Ouch! I have to do all that. Look at the yap already. Pipe down, little bro. No, I'll train myself this time. Anyway, so what was I saying? See, instantly, all focus gone. Yeah. I wanted to become better at piano. He's probably got this, by the way. Watch. How do we counter this? That's a real annoying move. Love cowboy. So I want to get better at piano, right? And ooh, that's a bad burst. If you want to get better at piano quick, I mean, answer me this real quick. What's the fastest method? That's right. You sell your soul. So I was thinking, I don't go all in, right? So what I did is that I, got the summoning circle and the whole cliche, right? Candles, dim the lights, that little talk box, eh? That fast mode, that would be real funny. Damn it, this guy, this lucky magic dart. I'm not locked in, but yeah, I got the whole cliche ready, got the summoning circle, and I have this demonology book that I bought for this, by the way. I got my use out of it, but man, they're expensive. Got the whole demonology book, flip through, I'll find something good, and I find, at some point I just kind of whatever. This seems fine, At some point you kind of give up. You take what's in front of you. I find this demon. I can't pronounce its name. It's like its true name, obviously. I can pronounce the human, more made version, but the actual name lost on me. What use is it to tell you that fake name? Anyway, I summon this demon, right? Pretty, whatever, right? Kind of yapping, talking about this. What is wants to reset? Why now? We're talking about, how much skill we want. I want, right? How much skill I want to get here, and I'm talking. I want to be the next. I want to be next Beethoven, right? I was gonna get this over with. So I say, how about 2/10 of my soul, right? I put an offer out there. I open up this negotiation, some actual numbers, and they say, yeah. So when I put this number out there, we're thinking I could invest, a pretty big chunk of the rest of mine. Then he says that's gonna give you adequate skill, and I'm adequate. No, nay. This will not do. I want to be adequate. I want to be I want to impress my guys, right? But if I don't, what's the point? He's probably gonna go for something stupid like that. If I can't do that, what's even the point? He says, all right, if I give you 3/10, then you can become good at piano. I'm not. Now we're talking. 3/10. For me, that's a comfortable amount. Not too much, not too little. So I think that's a fair price, right? I'm thinking, my friend, you got yourself a deal. 3/10. That's a fair offer. Not something anyone could do. You could do it, and it still leaves me room with plenty of soul left to sell to the market. But I meet up with the guys. There's a piano there, right? I'm thinking, guys, watch this. Because I didn't practice at home, right? Because I was confident. Like I said, I'm busy. I'm very busy. So I was just confident because the demon told me. The demon told me. They said that I would be good at piano. Now, what I didn't fully consider, I didn't fully process, is that good. That's a subjective state right there. What I consider good is that that's not your good. I did not really fathom this at the point of the deal. So I start playing, and it's completely passable. I mean, and still they are way better, like miles, like years beyond me. So like, what the hell? What the hell? They're like, good job, you're better, but we're still better than you. Fuck you. I'm like, man, that hurts. That's what I actually said. But no, I'm joking. They didn't say that, but that's what it felt like. So I was pissed. I was actually pissed. I was actually mad. Ooh, you can go for this. That's scary. I'm not locked in there, by the way. I'm just going with emotions. But yeah, so I'm pissed. And for some reason, I sold 3/10 of my soul. And what did I get? What did I get? Basically nothing. If I could invest those souls, those fractions of my souls, sorry, if I invest those fractions, that would be that would be so much worth in the long run, right? If I could get my hands on maybe some real estate, maybe some, I don't know, stock market. I know you put stuff in, you get it back slowly, okay? For purposes, that's how it works, I think. I don't know demon stocks that well, okay? I know you put some in, you get some out. Alright, most of the time it's good. He's gonna first, I know it. How am I gonna beat this move? But yeah, I was pissed. So I waddle my back on home, get the demonology book, do the whole thing again. Because I want a refund. I'm outraged because 3/10 of my soul doesn't sound like a lot, but oh, trust me, it is. I can get, so any other demon, 3/10 that would give you amazing at piano, right? Not like Prodigy. That's like the whole package, maybe 8. I'm pissed. I'm actually pissed. I go home, so I summon a demon, and they're back. Lo and behold, I'm like, what the hell, dude? What the hell? That's funny. But I'm again, what are we doing here? And they said, if I want a refund, I'm gonna have to go through the demonology ladder, right? Climb it, and it's a whole process, and it's just best if I don't. And I'm like, damn. I didn't say that for, but like damn. It's like I could. No, I'm not about dilemma. I'm not a dilemma. Do I go with? Do I one, believe this demon? 2, go for it, or just accept that I'm good at piano, but I lose 3/10 of my soul. Either way, I'm kind of screwed, right? It's not the correct option here, but I decided, yeah, screw it. I need that soul back, because then I can invest it into the market, or potentially I could spend like 10. No, what? I get 5/10 of my soul, because I do 5. Then hell does have a majority vote, and where my soul gets to go, right? I still have that. Yes, it's probably like way to the scales of like going to hell, but like point is that there's a chance there's still a chance I can go to heaven. That's really what I'm looking for, right? I want a good chance, because I'm a pretty good guy, let's think. I misclicked. Damn. I was so distracted, sorry. Well, so yeah, I summon this demon, I want a refund. And I say, yes, please. Obviously I go all in for it. It's a whole process, but I go for it. So they know what happened next is that they tell me, alright, you gotta summon this other demon. And I'm like, damn it. So, each demon, though, that's a whole different ritual. The whole different thing you gotta do. Do I really want this, right? Is it really worth it at this point? I say sure. So I get a new book. Cause this demon, it's not even my original book, so I gotta get a new demonology book. It's like, what a pain. And then I gotta get the supplies for this demon. You do some quick studying, you keep googling or ChatGPTing it. But we get all that. We set it up. I summon it first try, by the way, on both demons. I'm really proud about that. Yeah, we summon it, and it's just like they tell me that I have to prove that this piano isn't like that the original demon, you know, intently gave me a bad deal on purpose, you know, deceived me in some sort of way. Or your option B, which is, you know, that the deal never happened, and you know, by that terms I should get, you know, something back. Yes, that's just a full refund right there, which is obviously great, but I can't really prove that, right? You know, how would I even begin that you didn't do that? Also, that would be lying. I feel like demons can kind of tell me you're lying. I don't know if it's like an innate ability or something like they have, but like I don't take the chance. So what I decide is that obviously the first option, I guess that's the true one. That's obviously what happened here, right? I didn't get good at piano. I got like they're good at piano, which is my good. When I hear the word "you're good at piano," I think not like Beethoven, but like really good sound, man. Like not world changing great, but like yeah, you're really good. And yeah, you made it. Like you mastered the piano. So now I have to somehow prove that I'm not quote unquote that I didn't get, you know, good at piano. Like how do you prove that? How do you prove that you're not good at piano? So what I thought, you know, I thought that I can just play horribly on purpose. Like they told me they could tell, right? And like I didn't try it, but like I feel like I could have gotten away with it, right? I feel like if I just actually played really bad, they wouldn't go like, oh yeah. It's like, yeah, how would you tell? How can you measure for that? You know, how can you measure for my like try hardness? That's impossible. Like, you can't do that. That's not a real thing. Obviously, right? Like it's a demon, so you never really know. They have weird ways. Hey, I don't judge. I'm not racist. Yes, I have to. Nah, I'm sitting there, right? I'm sitting there, and I have to prove that I wasn't good at piano. So I start playing, and I think that this demon at this point I think they're pretty reasonable. So I'm like, please understand. I'm praying, I'm hoping this demon will just be like, oh yeah, obviously. I play, and they say, yeah, you know, you're pretty good, man. Like, oh no, you kidding me? Like, no, this isn't good. This is like passable. This is all right at best. Where was I? Yes, I'm playing. I'm trying to prove that I suck at piano. That I'm not good. But they're like, yeah, you're a good man. That sounds pretty damn. That's a real treat right there. Like, no. So you know, this is kind of embarrassing, but I pulled up the definition of good, right? Being good at something. Let's read that. Let me just read that off to you right now. All right, here we are. So it says possessing the necessary skill, knowledge, or experience to perform a task or activity. I'm dyslexic. Sorry. Typically, achieving high competence through practice, proficiency, and natural talent. So let's just say, right, we got the we do not have I wouldn't, that's the thing, right? This definition, right? Yeah, it's correct, but like it's still subjective. So like in real, that doesn't prove anything really. But I was hoping like maybe that could like sway them to show that, you know, this is personal, and I personally think that I got a bad deal, but then they're obviously going to be like, no, I believe you got a good deal. So like we're at a binds here, right? And you know, I get it. You know, I get their side. They can give me like infinite skill for free, because you know then we are out of a business, right? They wouldn't make any souls. So I get their point of view, right? But you know, at this point, I was pretty agitated. It's like I'm sitting there, I'm trying my damnedest to convince this demon, but it's just not getting through. And like I get that now, you know, in hindsight. That's pretty. What was he trying to read there? It's obvious, yeah. They can't really do anything about this whole situation, right? You know, in hindsight, I kind of chop it up to, you know, kind of bad business, you know, bad business model. Because this thing must happen like a lot. But apparently, you know, most people just get them they're satisfied with and then just move on, or just don't have the guts, you know, convince a demon that they're wrong. Point is, I'm going for something risky here. Ooh, let's go. Where was I going with this? Yeah, I'm trying to convince them. And it's not getting through, and I'm getting kind of angry. You know, I I say some pretty bad stuff, I'll admit. And I'm not proud of that in any way, but you know, it's my soul at risk, right? Obviously, it means a lot to me. So you get a little bit mad, and that's fine. Right? I think in hindsight, you know, I understand their point of view, they understand mine a little bit, right? So demons, they're not that bad, right? They're just trying to do their job, like, you know, kind of like service workers in that sense. That they have no soul. No, I'm just joking. But point is, you know, I'm trying to just convince them, getting mad, and it's just not getting through, man. It's, you know, that's kind of what I can say. Get this, they just go and say sorry. There's nothing we can do here. And I was pissed, you know, for like a solid month. I was just complaining about it, right? Oh, I didn't tell my friends about it, obviously, but like, because I can tell them that I try to cheat my way to get a piano. Well, cheat and cheat. I say you pay the price. That's not cheating anymore, right? That's just paying. If you pay for a meal, that's not cheating. Like if you pay to get a piano, that's not cheating, right? But in a sense, they would see it as cheating, so I'm just gonna call it cheating. But like, point is, it's just BS, man. Like it's just so subjective. Like you can't sell something off subjectivity. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous business model right there. Yeah, I'm not blaming the demons for that. I just want to make that clear. You know, that's not their fault at all. I don't know why I did that. I'm kind of locked out right now. I'm trying to just, you know, I want to tell the story in a good way. Because I'm not that good of a storyteller, truth be told. But it's game, and that's kind of what wraps up, you know. Because yeah, I mean, afterwards I did invest the rest of my soul, the rest 2/10 of it into the stock market. So now, if you're keeping track, 3/10 of my soul is into the piano, and 2/10 is into the stock market. That's a whole separate thing right there. That's a whole different story. I haven't seen any returns yet, but like I feel like they're gonna start rising soon, right? Because so far they've kind of been on a pretty stable. Because I guess it's pretty stable back in hell. I'm not sure how that kind of the logistics there, how that works, but I hope it's doing fine. It is my soul after all. What really got me stressed here is that, you know, at this point, am I good to go to heaven? You know, it's like 5/10. I gotta do some heavy lifting. What's my rest? You know, they have a pretty good vote now. But you know, if I can, hopefully, if the market goes well, I could regain some souls and then out some fractions. A whole soul would be great. You know, if I could get a whole soul, oh god, things I would do for that. But yeah, that'd be amazing. If I could get some fractions and then just, you know, finish it up, because I could add more souls to my piano skill. I think I need like 1 or 2 more to really push it above the edge. Or I just get a better demon. Like, I know people that invested like way fewer souls, gotten what I feel like is better results. I think the issue might be that I got a little too vague, right? There is much more specialized to one section, right? So you could do like 2/10 to be really good at the English opening in chess, right? You would be really, really good at the opening, but you'd say like 2/10 to chess, that wouldn't be as good because it's way more broad. It's way more stuff you gotta learn. So when I say like piano, that's not always gonna be as if I said something like make it at chord progressions or melodies, right? This is making sense to you, but I mean, it's pretty basic demonology. Most people probably already know this. That's not the point. The point is I still I didn't get that good value. I didn't get any good. It pisses me off. That's like one of the biggest purchases I've made recently. And what I get? What do I get, huh? Decent at piano? I mean, yeah, the contract said good, but like, no, because again, it's subjective. But yeah, I hope you share kind of my pain here. That hits me somehow. What the flip? I'm not playing very good here, but now the story's all done now, so I'm fully locked in. Starting now. Okay, so he's just playing kind of goofy. I've been playing so bad this game. Jeez, it's still coming back to me now. God, I mean, I don't want to talk about it. I'm just gonna hold. I think he can hit me here. So I'm just gonna try to make him waste that be open. Oh yes, fall. Fuck. I mean flip. You know, again, I'm just swearing. Because yeah, I got in the reason I try not to swear is that, you know, that's a little more cut into hell. And then if I keep doing that, they're gonna get full ownership, or partial ownership. Sorry, not full. I mean, they will if I keep doing it forever, but I'm gonna get full ownership, and then I'm gonna be screwed if he falls here. Then he has to avoid that age, which he probably will. I'm gonna try to read that maybe. Can I read that? No, I need to. I can't talk and play, man. It's hard. Where is he going? Where is he going? I'll just do that, I guess. But yeah, I need. That's why you gotta avoid swearing, man. You gotta avoid those little impunities because they add up quick, right? It's like a streaming service. It adds up real quick. But now I must be able to hit him with something, please. If he goes fall into that, then yes, that would hit him. But he's not doing that. He's using magic dart. They love Wizard Dart, man. Wizard Mains. It's like their. I mean, yeah, it's probably one of their best moves, I think. But I say that, and you think Wizard, the dart's not that good. What are you talking about? Like, give Magic Dart to any other character, and they're insane. That he's kind of built for it, I think. Okay, imagine like a robot. What's that? Oh god, disgusting, right? How did this character work? Can I do this and teleport into him again? Or does that take an error option? That's taking error. Yeah, taking this. Yeah. That's an error option right there, right? I can't remember how to play this character, man. I had some good plays before, but now I'm just washed. Yeah, so yeah, I guess the moral of the story is that if you want to, like, invest your soul, go for it, but just get a good demon, man. Makes all the difference. So don't just, like I did, don't just kind of skip the preamble, right? That's important. We might actually win this, which surprises me a lot. I'm not a good storyteller, but I usually tell stories. It's a good time. It's always fun. Me and Yomi, we have kind of an on-off relationship, but you know, it's like Minecraft. You never really leave Minecraft. Like, just like you never really leave Yomi. It's one of those games that you keep coming back to. And right now, I'm kind of on my back return, right? I'm kind of coming back into it from a pretty long break. Hello there, my young Padawan. It's about now I started realizing. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm editing this video. This is me editing. I'm realizing that I'm just talking about stuff that's not relevant at all. Like, not even a little bit. So I'm just gonna skip ahead, strap in for that, and yeah, enjoy. After I impale him. Yep. Business as usual, I suppose. This makes me a very angry Chungus.
Gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. Town to keep me moving, keep me grooving with some energy.
If he chooses to run away this time too, there will be severe consequences on this man's family. They might go missing or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna spitball in here. We're just having fun, right? Yeah, we're just having fun in games. He almost read that. Goddamn. He is such a blocker. It's actually insane. He's gonna block this 10 out of 10 times. I'm gonna dodge. He's gonna use Mana Strike because Wizard Mains love their Mana Strike. Watch me be right. Oh, I'm so smart. Well. See him, heaven, kid. Oh no, you don't have a burst. Oh, you have no HP. Oh no. Oh no, that kills. Oh no. That's GG's, and that's a good time. And was it not? Right? Yeah. Hope you enjoyed our little story. Hope you enjoyed the side tangents too. Hope you enjoyed the story. Hope you had a good time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What else is there to do, really? So yeah, make sure you just leave a nasty comment, unsubscribe, dislike, and yeah, bye.